Hi, I'm Daniel Vosotas. I've spent over 40 years in the hospitality industry, owning and operating everything from Marriott, Hilton, and IHG hotels to managing short-term rentals and luxury villas around the world. Here's the question I hear constantly in 2025. Who is really winning, Airbnb or hotels? Imagine you're planning your dream trip this year. Do you book a private villa with your own pool, space for the whole family, and total privacy? Or do you check into a boutique hotel where the concierge knows your name, the sheets are always crisp, and someone brings champagne at midnight just because you asked? That decision between independence and curated service is shaping the future of luxury travel. And today, I'm going to break it down for you. Before we get into it, quick disclaimer. This channel is strictly educational. I do not provide financial advice or investment services. Any reference to blockchain, tokenization, or DeFi are purely informational and connected to hospitality and real estate innovation. Let's start with Airbnb. It's almost hard to believe where it began. Back then, it was about renting out a couch, a spare room, a quirky loft. Fast forward to 2025, and Airbnb is a powerhouse of luxury travel. You can now book an entire beachfront estates, private mountain chalets, or one-of-a-kind stays that no hotel could ever replicate. Many travelers, Airbnb equates space, privacy, and a sense of belonging. You're not just visiting a place, you're living in it, even if only for a few days. Hotels, on the other hand, especially boutique hotels, bring something Airbnb has never fully matched: consistency, service, and trust. Boutique hotels are not just about beds and rooms. They're about carefully crafted experiences, themed designs, high-touch service, and professionalism that's been refined for decades. When you walk into a Marriott, Hilton, or IHG property, you know exactly what you're going to get. That reliability is powerful, and for a lot of travelers, it's worth every penny. As someone who has operated both worlds, branded hotels and short-term rentals, I can tell you that travelers today are more demanding than ever. Families and groups often prefer Airbnb because it's easier to rent one villa than 4 separate hotel rooms. Couples and business travelers, however, lean toward boutique hotels because they want service, pampering, and the reassurance of professional hospitality. Let's break it down. The economics. Hotels have high overhead, staff, utilities, brand requirements, and maintenance, but they deliver consistency, which drives repeat business. Airbnb luxury rentals often have leaner operations with fewer staff and less overhead. Sometimes a single booking can generate more revenue than multiple hotel stays. A $2,500 a night villa rented for a week may outperform 10 hotel rooms combined. But here's the challenge. Airbnb guests paying that much expect 5-star service without compromise, and not every host or property manager can deliver it. Hotels rely on occupancy rates. Most need 70 to 80% of rooms filled to stay profitable. Airbnb doesn't rely on occupancy in the same way. It can win big on fewer, larger bookings, but Airbnb also takes on risk: inconsistent quality, fluctuating reviews, and guest expectations that sometimes exceed reality. Now let's look at psychology. Luxury means different things to different people. For some, luxury is privacy, independence, and control. They don't want to be around strangers in a lobby. They want their own villa. They want their own pool. They want their own schedule. Others, luxury is service, attention, and pampering. They want the concierge who remembers their name, the turn-down service, and the spa right downstairs. Airbnb caters to the first mindset. Hotels cater to the second. Neither is right or wrong. It's all about the traveler's personality and purpose. The fascinating part in 2025 is how the lines are blurring. Hotels are starting to list rooms and suites on Airbnb just to capture demand because so many travelers search there first. Meanwhile, professional Airbnb operators are starting to add hotel-like services: private chefs, concierge desk, housekeeping, even curated experiences. What we're really seeing is the birth of a hybrid model where the best elements of both worlds collide. From my decades in hospitality, here's what I know. The future isn't Airbnb versus hotels. The future is Airbnb and hotels, merging, adapting, and pushing each other into innovation. Hotels are learning flexibility from Airbnb. Airbnb hosts are learning consistency from hotels. And at the end of the day, the winner isn't either business model. The winner is the traveler. Think about it. Travelers in 2025 have more choices than ever. If you want reliability, curated design, and trusted service, boutique hotels deliver. If you want space, uniqueness, and privacy, Airbnb delivers. And if you want a blend, the industry is already moving there. So who's winning in 2025? The honest answer is both. Hotels still hold the crown when it comes to consistency and service. Airbnb dominates when it comes to privacy, space, and unique experiences. But in reality, they're both forcing each other to evolve. And that means better experiences for travelers across the board. And here's what excites me most. Hospitality isn't shrinking, it's expanding, diversifying, and reinventing itself. Whether you're staying at a boutique hotel in Paris, a villa in Bali, or a branded Airbnb managed by professionals, you as the traveler get to define what luxury means for you. Thanks for watching. Remember, this channel is strictly educational. I don't provide financial advice, and any reference to blockchain, tokenization, or DeFi are only informational purposes related to hospitality and real estate innovation. I'm Daniel Vosotas. I'll see you in the next video where we keep exploring the future of hospitality, real estate, blockchain, and tokenization. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.